Charlie Brennan, the voice of St. Louis, now joined by one of the all-time greats. Chaka Khan is with us on the line. She'll be appearing at the Matthews Dickey Boys Club benefit at the Fox a week from tomorrow night with El DeBarge, 314-534-1111. And Chaka, it's just down the road from Chaka Khan Boulevard in your native Chicago, Illinois.
That's very true. How are you doing?
I'm doing great now that I'm talking to you.
Good. Okay, thanks.
Do you mind if I play some of your, a few of your great hits, and you could tell me anything you want as we walk back down memory lane? Oh, here we are.
What I got will knock all your pride aside. Tell me something good.
Now, Chaka Khan, that was almost revolutionary when you came out with that with Rufus in what, 1974?
Yeah, I guess. That sounds right.
It was so different. It was a Stevie Wonder number, wasn't it?
That's absolutely right. He wrote that for me.
What was your thinking when you put that song together?
I just thought it was a really cool song. You know, as I recall, I can't really remember my thoughts verbatim. It's a very long time ago, but I felt that it was a great song. I loved it. I was just so happy just to, also just to get with Stevie, I'd loved most of my life,
And Stevie Wonder was there when you got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, he was, yeah. He shows up at key moments in my life. He's a very old and dear friend.
How about this song?
Nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way.
Ain't Nobody? One of your greatest hits, Chaka Khan.
Yeah. Well, it's a great song. Hawk Walensky wrote that from Chicago, and he's a great writer, and I still like doing that song on stage.
And will you be performing that here in St. Louis?
Absolutely.
Well, I think you'll get no complaints.
Okay, well, great.
How about this one? Now, that was written by a guy who died too young. Prince, what a great loss.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One of my greatest friends of all time, my brother. That was my thoughts go to him, of course, and they also go to, being in New York, working with Iris Martin, a great producer. And those are good times. Fun times.
Well, it's been said artists like you and El DeBarge are carrying on the legacy of this great music of Prince and Michael Jackson. And speaking of Jackson, the late, great Michael Jackson, you performed one of his big hits, Gotta Be There.
Yeah, I did.
Let's listen to that. Now that is and was a beautiful rendition.
Thank you.
Where'd you record that, Chaka Khan?
I was in New York at the time.
You know what my favorite song of yours is?
What's that?
Through the Fire. Yeah.
Well, yes, I've heard it from quite a few people that said that, it's their favorite song, yeah.
I want you so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I gladly risk it all.
It's just so stirring. It moves you. Like a lot of your music. Now, you sang, actually, I know this is a political year and we don't want to get into politics, I suppose, but in 2000, you sang at both the Democratic and the Republican conventions. Now that was unusual, wasn't it, Chaka Khan?
Yes, it was unusual. Yeah, to say the least. However, I was raising funds for one of my programs for education for kids. And in order to do that, they both gave me very large sums of money for my program. For education for inner city children. So that was the only reason I did it. I wasn't, I did get a little backlash for doing the Republican one, but I was just about getting the money and, whatever means necessary. That's where I was. So.
Helping the kids.
Amen. That's right.
Here's some Chaka Khan music, which I don't think many people know is you. That's Chaka Khan with Steve Winwood on that huge hit, Higher Love. How did that come about that you were working with him, Chaka Khan?
Well, he and I were good friends, and he wanted me to come in and do some background to the song he was doing. And I was very happy to. I was, cool, I'm happy to, Steve, yeah. That's how it happened. It's very simple, really.
And a little Chaka Khan trivia that when people go back and see the Blues Brothers, you're in that movie with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, James Brown. Yeah, go figure. Yeah, I was in that movie. Yeah, I've done a lot of, under the radar stuff. We could write a whole book on that.
Well, what else have you done under the radar that we may not know about?
A lot of my Philharmonic work is not really well known. My Classic Khan CD is one of my favorites. I've done some work with London Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra as well. And
did the London Symphony Orchestra perform this number?
Hold me tight.
Because I would have loved to have seen this.
Tell you what to do. Smiling.
The range of your music is so wide, you can't be classified or categorized.
I'm glad you said that because it's very true. Yeah, I love all good music.
Were you the first to put a rapper in your music with your hit "Feel for You"?
Yeah, I was.
I'm going to play this for our listeners. They may say, "Well, that doesn't sound different," but at the time, again, it was revolutionary.
Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, let me rock, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, cause I feel for you. Chaka Khan, what you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Chaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do.
That was like reinventing the wheel, Chaka Khan.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
And who was that rapper?
Melly Mel.
Man, you've been blessed. You've worked with the best, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I really have been blessed in that way. You're right.
Well, we're blessed you're coming to town August 27th. Big benefit for the Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club. The Queen of Funk with 10 Grammys, 70 million records sold, 7 gold singles, 7 gold albums, 3 platinum albums between her Rufus work and the solo work. And it's going to be an unbelievable night. And it's for the kids. Once again, just like in 2000 when you worked both the Republican and the Democratic conventions, you're doing this one for the kids, and we sure appreciate it.
That's absolutely right, and I'm happy to be of service. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to coming back to St. Louis.
Well, that's neat, Chaka Khan. Thank you very much for taking our phone call today. Know you've got a very busy schedule. As Judy Garland would say, meet me in St. Louis.
All right. Okay, see you there.
Okay, thank you very much for the phone call. Bye-bye. One of the greats, Chaka Khan, at the Fox next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, 314-534-1111 and metrotix.com. That should be a great show.
Just can't stop it when you get down.